If you bought a home in the last 10 years with a 30-year mortgage of 4% or less, comparing your purchase price then to today's current 30-year mortgage rate of about 7.5%, in order to achieve the same monthly principal and interest payment, your home price value has dropped more than 31%. Mortgage lenders have coined the phrase, date your rate but marry your home price. And before today, I'd say that cliche has been mostly true. But I'd say this may not be the case if you're buying a home today with today's mortgage rates, and especially with today's home prices. That cliche only applies if rates go down from where they were at the time that you purchased your home. I don't have a crystal ball, guys, but I think it's fair to say that we may never see mortgage interest rates be as low as we have seen in the last 2 years. So be mindful when thinking you'll only be dating your rate. In this video, I'm going to show you how mortgage rates do matter when it comes to the sale price of homes. Because mortgage rates are what affects your monthly payment of any financed amount, and this is the amount after your initial down payment. And I hate to be the one to break it to you, but most home buyers actually need a mortgage in order to purchase a home. And there are many types of mortgages when buying a home, but the 30-year fixed rate mortgage is the most popular. And for many first-time home buyers, they put down the very least amount of money possible because they simply don't have a lot of cash, so therefore they're financing most of the home's purchase price. Now, over the last several years, the 30-year mortgage interest rate has dropped to a level that we've never seen before. And in January of 2021, we saw the 30-year fixed rate mortgage drop to a low of about 2.74%. And you may say that the historically low interest rates single-handedly caused home values to soar like we've never seen before. And this year, the Fed finally raised what is known as the overnight rate in which banks borrow and lend money. This overnight rate affects all types of consumer loans, and though not directly, ultimately, it also affects mortgage rates. And as we know, mortgage rates have more than doubled since the all-time low of 2021. And the Fed just announced this September, expect more interest rate hikes in the future. But now with the rise in higher mortgage rates, affordability of home buying has been crushed. At least that is with the current home prices. So what are we seeing now? Because of the higher mortgage payments, a lot of the home buyers have simply backed out. At least for now, until home prices come down to a level of affordability. So will home prices fall? Since the raising of interest rates, especially for the last 60 days or so, we are seeing home prices drop locally and the median home price drop across the entire country. And in certain areas of the U.S., we're seeing home price declines of 20% or more. And locally, I'm personally seeing 5 to 7% price declines off of list price. And it seems that very few listings are getting over asking prices anymore. I don't want to talk about the price drops. In this video, I want to discuss current home values compared with today's mortgage rates and the effects that it has on a home buyer's affordability. And looking at the 30-year fixed rate mortgage today, it's actually the highest it's been in more than 20 years. But the issue really is for the last 11 years or so, the 30-year fixed mortgage has been at 4% or less. Now, if you're a seller in today's real estate market, depending on when you actually purchased your home, you may still have a lot of appreciation in your home's value. However, if you purchased your home in the last 2 years and you need to sell now or anytime soon, any appreciation that you may have gained may now be erased. And perhaps your home's value with today's current mortgage rate could actually be worth less than what you paid. So now let's table the appreciation discussion for now. I want to show you my monthly affordability comparison slide. This will show you monthly payments today compared to when rates were 4% or less. Because guys, most people buy based on monthly payment, not the actual purchase price of the home. And based on what I'm telling you today, if someone needs to sell, it doesn't matter how much appreciation they feel they have. After all, a home is only worth what someone can afford and what someone is willing to pay. All right, guys, let's take a look at this 30-year mortgage payment versus home price comparison chart. So if your purchase price of a home at $400,000 with 5% down at a 4% mortgage rate, your payment would be $1,814 a month for principal and interest. Now today at 7.5%, it would be $2,657 a month, which is an increase of $843 a month. Again, this is just principal and interest. I don't know where you live. I don't know what taxes you pay, what your homeowner's insurance would be in that area. So we're talking about principal and interest only. Now, let's kind of take the scenario of if you could only afford the $1,814 a month that the buyers bought at 4%. That would mean that in order to be around $1,814 a month, or more specifically in this case, $1,813, your sale price of that home would need to be $273,000. Guys, that means that the home value, in order to reach the same mortgage payment, would be worth $127,000 less on a $400,000 home, or better yet said, a 31.8% drop in value. And now that you've seen this comparison chart, I hope you have a better understanding as to why the prices are coming down and, quite honestly, need to come down. And this is why Jay Powell has said that a housing price correction is necessary. And this is also why people like myself are trying to educate buyers and sellers alike for them to understand that what has happened over the last several years is just not normal. And the new normal may actually be back to normal. And to bring this video to a close, I think we also have to consider that housing isn't the only necessity that's costing us more money. And overall, we have a lot of economical correction required. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, you can let me know you did by hitting that thumbs up. And I always appreciate it. If you haven't done so, subscribe to our channel, hit the alert bell. You will know every time I upload content just like this. Wishing you and yours the very best. See you next time.
Sachs Realty, Maryland broker number 607720, office number 443-318-4514, equal housing opportunity.